Parshat Beshalach opens with a geographic surprise. HaShem doesn't lead Israel along the coastal road through the land of the Philistines, modern-day Gaza, even though it was the shortest path, perhaps a week, tops. Instead, the people are taken south into the wilderness toward the Sea of Reeds. The Torah itself gives the reason, lest the people see war and return to Egypt, Shemot, Exodus 13:17. Liberation had happened, but transformation had not. Slaves don't become a nation just because the chains fall off. Pharaoh's reversal is equally human. Once Israel leaves, Egypt realizes what it has lost. Not just labor, but control, ego, and the illusion of divine kingship. Pharaoh's heart hardens again, not by HaShem's hand, but by wounded pride. He mobilizes chariots, the best military tech of the ancient world, and chases a people who have none. Trapped between the sea and the army, Israel panics. Freedom feels like a mistake. They cry out, accuse Moshe, and romanticize slavery. Hashem's assurance comes through Moshe. Stand firm and see the salvation of Hashem. The sea parts, Israel crosses, the Egyptians pursue, and the waters return, crushing chariots, horses, and empire alike. Power dissolves. Tyranny drowns. The Parsha ends not with strategy, but with song. Miriam takes her timbrel, the women follow, and redemption becomes rhythm. The sea that blocked the path becomes the proof that the longer road was the only road. The Mishnah doesn't retell the story, but it remembers its lessons. Redemption is not a moment. It is a process that must be rehearsed daily. The long southern route becomes the model for spiritual development. Growth happens through repetition, testing, and vulnerability. War on the coastal road would have broken a people still thinking like slaves. The Mishnah understands law as structure for former chaos. Israel needed the wilderness to unlearn Egypt before learning Torah. The detour wasn't geographic, it was psychological. Pharaoh's chase represents the persistence of oppression even after physical escape. Egypt follows you in your head. The Mishnah's discipline, its blessings, prayers, daily remembrance, exists because freedom erodes without structure. Song at the sea becomes the prototype for liturgy. Gratitude fixed into time so it isn't forgotten when fear returns. The Gemara asks what the Torah hints rather than states. Why the sea? Because water represents chaos, and only Hashem commands chaos. Egypt's chariots, the very symbols of human mastery, are useless when creation itself shifts allegiance. Israel's panic is not a failure, it's exposure. The Gemara treats it as a necessary breaking point. You can't receive revelation until false certainty collapses. The sea doesn't part until Israel takes that first step forward. Trust precedes miracle. Pharaoh's pursuit is cosmic arrogance. He believes power is permanent. The sea teaches him and us otherwise. Empires sink quietly once their time is over. Miriam's song matters because it comes from the margins: women, rhythm, movement. Redemption is not complete until it is embodied by all, danced, and remembered. Theology alone doesn't save. Song does. So yes, the road was longer. That was the point. A 7-day walk makes refugees. A winding journey through fear, water, and song makes a people ready for Torah, order, and redemption. Thank you for tuning in or reading the blog. Please like, subscribe, and share with others. That is what it takes from you to get these messages out to others. Please know how much I appreciate your support. Follow my teachings on Rumble, Locals, YouTube, Substack, and Blogger. Leave comments below or email me to shmu@startmail.com. Until next time, this is Shmuel ben Shlomi Wishing you a Shabbat Shalom.